This is where SOLIDWORKS Simulation actually comes in. So there's a few different levels of SOLIDWORKS Simulation, but just know if you have a SOLIDWORKS Premium license, you actually get the base SOLIDWORKS Simulation license included. This also allows us to run multiple parts or assemblies. We have more control over our mesh, which if you guys have any experience in simulation, you know that's absolutely crucial. The more mesh control we have, the easier it is to make sure we're not getting singularities in our stress, we're not getting inaccurate results, and we can actually make sure things solve faster and more accurately by using mesh types like solids and beams, or shells and beams I should say. We also have way more options for our load types. Instead of just forces and pressures, we can do nonlinear material analysis, we can put in random vibration loads, we can do thermal. There's a ton of options. Here's what those licenses kind of look like, right? We can see on the left hand side if we've got SOLIDWORKS Premium CAD license, we get static analysis for assemblies and motion. But Simulation Professional, which is its standalone simulation license, kind of has everything most people need, right? This is where you're going to spend most of your time if you're going to do buckling or thermal analysis, even optimization. One of my favorites in the bottom right in the light blue is submodeling. Submodeling allows us to run an analysis of a very large assembly, and we can run a pretty coarse mesh so it doesn't take too long. And then if we find any areas of concern, we can actually kind of just cut that section out, run it as its own analysis. We can refine the mesh, do whatever we need to do, but it's going to take all of the displacement inputs on the edges of this cut material, and it's going to, from the large assembly, it's going to apply them to the submodel. So we still get accurate deflections, but now since we have a much finer mesh, we can get much more accurate stress results without having to wait hours or days sometimes to get an accurate stress.